Hello, so I wanted to make a video on my most disliked fragrances. So these are fragrances that I've tried many times and I just don't like them, or I hate them, or I cannot get them to work. Before I start, I want to say that most of these fragrances are really popular. So if you like this, keep wearing what makes you happy. This is just my personal opinion on how I feel about each one of them. So first, I'm gonna start with In the Stars. And In the Stars, for me, it's from Bath and Body Works, is very sharp, and I think it probably has to do with the fact that it has oud, and I just don't like oud. I feel like it's very dirty smelling, sometimes sour, and I never like anything with oud in it. It's very tricky notes. I know that there's a lot of people that oud doesn't work for. And to me, this fragrance just, whenever I smell it, makes my nose just scrunch up. And so that one just doesn't work for me. The next one I want to talk about is Alien. So Alien, which is in that purple bottle, that is a super popular perfume. So I'm in the minority when I talk about how I don't like this. To me, I think it's probably the heavy jasmine that is too much for me, and I think probably the patchouli in it, and to me it just is very much a mishmash of different notes all in one, and so I just feel like there's too much going on with that fragrance for me. So that one is another one that doesn't work for me. And then also wanted to talk about Baccarat Rouge. So this is considered a masterpiece to most of the fragrance community. This is their tried and true. This is their favorite. So for a lot of people, this is something that they really admire in the fragrance community. And if you're in the fragrance community, then you probably know about Baccarat Rouge. And especially if you like niche fragrances, you probably have heard about Baccarat Rouge. But for me, this is my most hated perfume. I remember when I first tried this, I hated it so bad that I had to scrub it off my hand. I was like scrubbing, and to me, it smells like body odor, and that is the last thing you want to smell like. You wear a perfume so you can smell good. You do not want to smell like body odor, obviously. So Baccarat Rouge was one of my most hated, and it took forever to get off. Like I tried scrubbing in the sink, that didn't work. I then was trying to scrub in the shower, it didn't work. So this is one of those beast mode, long lasting ones. Like I couldn't even get this off of me. That's how long lasting it was. And I'm wondering if it's because of the amberwood, the ambergris, or the saffron that's in it. You know, those are very tricky notes, and saffron is a very rare note to be in a fragrance. Maybe that was part of it. But I do know that this is a very high up fragrance in the fragrance industry, and a lot of people like it. So that's just how I feel about it. And then the last one I want to talk about is Armani's My Way. So this one, I was super excited because everyone was saying that it smelled like bubblegum. Every single review that I saw online, every single person was raving about how this smelled like bubblegum. And I love bubblegum fragrances. One of my favorite fragrances is Bubblegum Pop from Bath and Body Works, and I also love Moschino Toy Bubblegum. So I was really excited for this to be bubblegummy. So I get to the store, I try this out, and it smells like a super heavy tuberose and jasmine mix. No bubblegum to be found. And so I didn't understand. I was like, what bubblegum? Where? Like, I don't smell any bubblegum. I know tuberose is a note that some people compare to bubblegum. I don't feel that way. I don't like tuberose. I don't think it smells like bubblegum at all. So this was more so a disappointment than anything else, because I was just expecting it to be one way and it wasn't. I was expecting this to be, you know, like a Hubba Bubba pink bubblegum fragrance that everyone was making it out to be, and it was not. It was too harsh for me, and it was too strong. It was just one of those fragrances that made my nose scrunch up and didn't work for me. I've tried all of the flankers for My Way, because there's a ton, and just none of them worked for me. And then, so Good Fortune, this one has fennel, jasmine, vanilla, gentiana, which is a floral notes that I actually don't have much experience with. To me, this is another mishmash. This is just all these different notes in it that don't quite mix. I don't get vanilla in this. I just get a sharp, heavy, in-your-face jasmine, and so that doesn't work well on my skin chemistry. So yeah, that's how I feel about these. And like I said, you know, these are the most popular fragrances. A lot of people love these. If you love them, keep wearing them. Don't let my opinion affect you. I just wanted to talk about how I felt about them. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.